What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your boy Wave, and today, guys, I want to talk to you guys about PlayStation, Sony, and why they have postponed their PlayStation 5 reveal event and the games leading up to the PlayStation 5 new console. And these are gonna be my thoughts on the situation. So let's get right into this shit, boys. Now, in this video, this is gonna be primarily my opinion and my opinion only. You guys can disagree. I honestly don't care because this is my channel. I'm gonna state how I feel about this matter because as an African American male, I feel like I deserve to have my voice heard, and on my platform I deserve to say what I want to say about how I feel about what's going on in the world right now. A lot of people might not agree with how I feel, and that's okay. In the comments down below after I post this video, you guys are, it's okay for you guys to post how you feel, as long as there's no like racism or like bigotry, no, like nobody attacking anybody about how they feel. As long as you're open about how you feel, and as long as you are like non-disrespectful, I'm totally fine with anybody voicing their opinion. But there will be a fair warning: those who do post comments about the situation in the comment section below, if you guys are disrespectful, I will remove your comment and I will block you from my channel. I will be watching the comments for this video 24/7, 7 days a week, because I really want to know how everybody else feels about this matter. Okay, so PlayStation was supposed to have a PlayStation 5 event scheduled for June 4th, but they postponed it because of what is happening in the world right now in regards to the Black Lives Matter protests and the Black Lives Matter movement. I believe personally that them doing that, it really helps the gaming community wake up and actually pay attention like as to what's happening in the real world. The gaming community is very, I feel like, in my opinion, the gaming community is very closed off to the real world at times. Like there will be I'm a part of the gaming community, so I can say that there are times where I'm gaming and I'm not really focused on what's happening on the news. I'm not really focused on what's happening like outside of my little desk right here that I have my monitors, my computer, my PlayStation. I don't really focus on that. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I feel like not even majority, but like maybe half gamers don't really pay attention to what's going on in the world, in the real world. So for PlayStation to be like, okay, guys, we know that you guys love gaming. We know that you guys are dedicated to the gaming platform, but we want you guys to pay attention to something bigger than us. Now, like I said before, you guys don't have to agree with what I'm saying. This is how I feel. This is my channel, so I'm gonna say how I feel. Video games have always been an outlet from reality. They have always been an escape from what's going on in the real world. It's Video games have always been like this closed bubble of, okay, I'm safe here. Like I don't have to worry about anything. Like I feel relaxed. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel attacked by what's going on in the news. So like video games have always been that outlet to let us not like feel the wrath that the world brings to us on a daily basis. But for them to do that, it really sheds light on, okay, we need to step back from the gaming, step back from the events, like step back from the technology, and to just really just zone in on what's going on. And to me, in my opinion, that's an excellent idea for them to do. And as an African American male, I can proudly say that this movement and the Black Lives Matter movement does not only affect African Americans. This affects everybody. Like this, like social injustice can happen to anybody. It can happen to. I'm not saying that it. Okay, it can happen to anybody, but lately it's been happening to one particular race. But it can happen to anybody, and for us to, if we were to all come together and realize that there is a problem with social injustice, then every single race in this country and in other countries will receive the same amount of respect and dignity. So this movement does not just affect African Americans. In my opinion, I feel like it affects all of us. We are all like in this together. We're all on this earth together, so why not come together and find social justice, like inequality for all races? All right, let me not go on like a rant about all of that. All right, let's get back to the PlayStation reveal event. Okay, so they are going to postpone the event, and a lot of people aren't happy about it. Not gonna lie, a lot of people are not happy about it. A lot of people are not happy about it. Um, in my opinion, it's like they're doing the right thing, because like as far as like even artists, singers, rappers, they've postponed their song releases. Some have even postponed their albums because of what's going on. I know, what's his name? Not Pop Smoke. Smoke Perp, or some rapper like that. I forgot what his name is. He's friends with Lil Pump or something. He postponed his album because of what's going on. Like it's just the right thing to do. There's no, I feel like nobody in this world, like if you have a platform such as PlayStation, if you're a rapper, if you're a singer, if you have a huge platform, if you're a streamer or like a YouTube, like if you have a platform in which you can voice your own opinion in the right way, why not do that? If you're on this, if you're on a platform where you can, put what you're doing, what your job is aside, put your hobbies aside, or put like things that take away the attention of what the problem is. If you could put those things aside and focus on the big problem, like it makes a difference. It allows everybody to be like, okay, I'm not focusing on his music, I'm not focusing on gaming, I'm not focusing on her songs, I'm not focusing on her new album that's going to come out, I'm not focusing on any of that. I'm going to focus on the problem at hand. I'm going to focus on what we can do as people to fix the problem at hand and not be distracted by millions of different things. Like that's what happens in this world. Like distractions happen in this world. Distractions are the reason why people don't speak up. Distractions are the reason why people are not educated. Distractions are the reason why people are never actually, I don't know, they're never actually like awake in what's going on. Like it's a shame to say, but there's a lot of people who are distracted. I'm not gonna lie, I've been distracted before by video games. I've been distracted by television, by Instagram. Like I'm always on my phone. I'm always on my game. Like I never really know what's going on in the world. But I feel like this is the time for myself and for everybody else who also deals with being distracted and having a bunch of other things around them to take them away from the real world, to wake up and to be active and to do what they have to do to like recognize the problem and actually try to fix it. Okay, so a bunch of other games have been delayed too, such as The Last of Us 2. They said was going to be delayed. Let me see. Twitter that the company would be delaying the PS5 event, and the crazy thing is that like the PlayStation 5 is probably one of the most highly anticipated consoles that is going to be coming out in the next year. Like, okay, Xbox is also doing things to contribute to the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere that they are also taking a step back so that people can actually dial in and pay attention to what's going on in the media right now. But the PlayStation 5 is probably one of the most hyped, highly anticipated consoles to come out this year because it's like the graphics are gonna be crazy. Like if you're a gamer, like you already know, like the graphics is gonna be crazy, the game's gonna be crazy. Like this is gonna be that console. Like this is gonna be the next. This is gonna be like a PlayStation but with PC specs. So like everybody's hyped. I'm hyped. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super hyped. But the fact that they're postponing the event, it's like okay, I understand. I'm awake and I understand why they're doing this, and I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be mad about, oh no, that they're postponing it, and that, oh, now I can't play the new console. Like there's a bigger problem than a console. Like there's a bigger problem than like video games right now. There's something deeper and that's happening outside of, like, I respect, okay, I understand people love video games. I love video games too, but like there's a problem. Like there's an actual problem that has to do with humans dying because of the color of their skin. So it's like we can all like step the fuck back for a second. And I know this video is gonna get demonetized. Like I already know it because of what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's just how the way YouTube is, but it's whatever. But like, there's a problem. Like humans are dying because of the color of their skin, and it's like it's messed up. And it's like, okay, like we understand you love video games, and we understand that some people think that this has nothing to do. Some people think that the console and the event have nothing to do with with race or with the injustice that's going on. But for for PlayStation and for Sony to do that, that means that they care. That means that they're aware of what's going on. That means that they're not selfish. You know, that means that they're dialed in, and that they want, like, they want change, and they want us to pay attention to what's going on. Okay, PlayStation said on Twitter, not on Twitter, on Twitter and on Instagram, we had decided to postpone the PlayStation 5 event scheduled for June 4th. While we understand gamers worldwide are excited to see the PlayStation 5 games, we do not feel that this is the right time to celebrate, and for now, we want to stand and allow more important voices to be heard. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. If they want to take a step back and allow more important voices to be heard, and more important Like there's spotlights right now, okay? There's spotlights. If they want this, if they want the spotlight not to be on them and to be on people who are actually like speaking and doing like protests and movements and speeches and talking about like and talking about this matter, why wouldn't they want the spotlight to be on them instead of a new console? It's better for the spotlight to be on trying to make a change than a new console. Trying to make a change than a new album. Trying to make a change than a new song. Trying to make a change than a new fucking world tour from an artist. Like there's better things to be talked. There's more important things to be talked about now than distractions. At the end of the day, I just feel like there's more important things that we need to talk about as a community, as a country, as a world. There's better things, and there's more important things that need to be done first before we continue to move on. Like I said before, guys, this is based on my opinion and my opinion only. You guys can feel how you guys want to feel about this situation. I'm open to hear anybody's thoughts. I'm open to hear anybody's concerns. I'm open to hear anybody's points of views on this subject because I'm open-minded. I'm not just one way. Like if you guys feel a different way than I do, that's fine. Let me know. But we're not gonna make this a fighting thing back and forth where we're arguing. No, this is gonna be. I want this to be open. I want this to be an open conversation. I want to know how other people feel. I want to know other people's thoughts. Like I'm making this video not to be disrespectful towards one side and not understand the other side. Like I want to know what you guys feel. I want to know what you guys think. And with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you want, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.